Hey guys, it's Cycle Horror here, and welcome to an episode of Career Mode. Sorry if you can hear kind of a buzzing sound in the back, or some kind of the washing machine is on, and it's making a little bit of a sound, but I doubt it's a big deal. But we are in the World Cup, guys, and we're in the group stages. This video will be all about the group stages, and we will try to fly through these 3 games as quickly as possible and see if we can make it into the round of 16, which would be very nice indeed. And our first game up is against Bulgaria. Now keep in mind that I have not played with this Brazilian squad at all before jumping into this World Cup, which in itself is probably not that smart, but I did it anyway. Sorry if you just heard an echo there, it was a little bit messing up on the audio, but either way, Bulgaria come on the attack here. Diego Alves pulls off a good save, but then Popov just manages to obliterate my defense, and again Diego Alves with a good save. But Boyinov manages to put the ball into the back of the net, which was actually really disappointing. Straight off the bat, we go down 1-0 to a team like Bulgaria, who, with no disrespect to Bulgaria, they have some great players. Dimitar Berbatov is one absolutely fabulous player, but just look at this horrible play there by me. And Boyinov again comes and puts the ball into the back of the net. In the 28th minute, I had to wake up. I was like, man, come on, what am I doing? And here Pato managed to come through. I mean, he's just such a boss on this game, and comes through. But you know, this formation, this 3-5-2, I couldn't feel it. You know, nothing was working for me, and defensively I felt very weak, and offensively as well. For some reason, I didn't like Neymar playing there up front. I wanted him on the wing, so I decided to go with a 4-2-3-1, which is a formation that I'm quite familiar with, which also meant that I would have some more cover for the back. I was quite disappointed with Hulk, to be honest. In FIFA 12, he was a beast, but on Foothead, I was reading some reviews, and a lot of people also said that he just feels so weak, you know. And that kind of instigated. I had to make some changes. I brought off Robinho, who I had started the game instead of Ronaldinho, just because of pace. I do make some substitutions there. A little bit of fail here, pressing wrong buttons and shit, but it all comes good as Neymar has to play on the left wing and Pato up front. And we were going to hope that this would kind of instigate our teams kind of come back here, and straight off the bat we play a good through ball into Neymar here, and he takes a great shot. But their keeper was just on fire during this game, especially in the second half when I was starting to have more control. You know, nothing was going through him. There again, he's very well positioned to come out and take that ball that was going through to Lucas, and that was already the 90th minute. And you know, you just don't score 2 goals in the 90th minute, and I was really disappointed with that because, you know, I didn't, when I first come into this game, I was like, it's like Bulgaria, you know, how I'm never going to lose this. So I guess you could say it was more complacency than actual playing. And to be fair, I just wasn't finishing my chances, and it was getting very frustrating. But hey, you know what, you know, shit happens, and we had to kind of come over that. The Netherlands and New Zealand are the other team in our group. The Netherlands beat New Zealand 2-1, and now we had a game up against New Zealand. And this was mostly a must-win game, because if this was if we win this, well, it was the only way we were going to go through. We had to win this game, at least tie. But you know, the win is what we were going for. And to be fair, Bulgaria are a better team than New Zealand. Again, no disrespect. I'm just talking on plain fact. And so I was going into this game feeling positive. Even after I played that Brazil game, I actually took a break. I had some food. I said, fuck this. Come on, we got to get our shit together. And I jumped into this game kind of refreshed with my 4-2-3-1 formation, ready to go, more stable defensively, and yet very dangerous going forward with Neymar on that left wing. And this time Ronaldinho playing in that cam position. He is just such a good player. He's actually gone down to 75 just because of his age, but he still does very well. But somehow they still managed to score the first goal there. And to be fair, that is a fabulous goal. Putting the cross in like that and that finish, you know, I can't really complain. But then again, I got quite unlucky there. with someone scoring a goal like that. But it was just quite frustrating going down once again to a goal that, to be fair, they didn't deserve, because in this game I was all over New Zealand. And then shit happens, and Alexandro Pato gets injured. Now, this was really disappointing simply because of the fact that you guys know he's such a good player on FIFA 13. But I had Wellington, so don't worry. Wellington, again, such a good player there. Just love using him on Ultimate Team, career mode, anything. He's just such a great player. Second best striker for Brazil, in my opinion, and which meant that we could have him at the front. And that was halftime, and we were down 1-0. And at this point, I was starting to get a little bit nervous. I was like, I had been all over them throughout the game, but I was scared that I wasn't going to be able to score anything. But here Neymar whips in a great cross. And look at that header from Ronaldinho. And look at that save. What the actual fuck? One does not simply save a header like that. But that was some fabulous play, and it gave me confidence. And here Neymar cuts inside. He finds Ramirez. Ramirez finds Wellington. And Wellington puts the ball into the back of the net in the 53rd minute to make it 1-1 and open our scoring in this World Cup tournament here in Brazil on our home turf. Obviously, it doesn't say that, but the 2014 World Cup is going to be in Brazil, so that's the way I see it. And we're piling on the pressure here. Hernandez takes an absolutely fabulous shot with his left foot, with his 5-star weak foot, and a great save once again from the goalkeeper. And the goalkeeper really seemed to have a great game here. I play the short corner here. So for some reason, it's Thiago Silva that comes and picks it up, and he plays a bad pass, but in the 77th minute, I'm getting a little worried again. Like, I've been piling the pressure. Nothing's going for me. But then Neymar. Oh, my God. Neymar. He is just such an amazing player on this game. Absolutely unbeatable. And when he gets into his mood and when he gets into his groove like he just did there, he is unplayable. And that finish as well, my God. It was so beautiful, and that gave us such an important win in this World Cup, beating New Zealand 2-1, coming back from down, showing real resilience, which was great to see from my team there, which gave us 3 points in the group stages. And next up was our hardest game of the group against the Netherlands, and here it would be very, very, very good to get the win. And depending on the results, the problem was here, if we tied this game, and also I had to end the season here, and I didn't like this because they gave me all these expectations. I was like, man, I'm still playing the World Cup, so I had to end the season, start a new season again, still playing this World Cup. But back to this game here, because if Bulgaria beat New Zealand, and we didn't beat the Netherlands, then Bulgaria and the Netherlands would be going through. So again, we were looking for that win, and to be fair, we had to win this game. And that always brings on the pressure. But this time we were going to play Oscar. Oh yeah, one thing. Ronaldinho retired at the end of that season. But how can you retire in the middle of a World Cup? So he did. I couldn't use him anymore. I'm just like, yo, man, what the fuck? EA really need to fix stuff like that, because a player doesn't just retire. I realize that they retired at the end of the season, but the problem is that the World Cup doesn't have to do with like actual seasons, but like playing seasons. But back to this game, we were kind of under pressure because we needed to get this win here, and the Netherlands didn't so much because they had already secured them going through. And here, however, they were such a good team. Here Robin comes through. Thankfully, Diego Alves is there to pick it up with a great save. But like I said, the Netherlands are such a good team with players like Robin van Persie, Klaas-Jan Huntelaar. I can't think of any right now, but you guys, Schneider, they just have some great players. And for some reason, that is not a penalty kick after Dani Alves fights his way into the box. But I'm like, referee, where is my penalty kick? And he doesn't give it to me, which was just really annoying. It would have been 1-0 for us before halftime. But here, the Netherlands managed to come through, and I'm just like, yo, bitch, payback's a bitch. And I take the ball away from them. And we're into the 82nd minute now, and I'm again looking for that goal. And who steps up? Wellington steps up. Look at that FIFA 12-esque finesse shot into the back of the net. Stekelenburg can do nothing about that. Um, just beautiful, you know. That touch there, just pull him away from the defender, and what a finish that is. Like I said, okay, Pato might be injured, but thankfully we have Wellington, who is just such an amazing player. He steps up and puts the ball into the back of the net. And here in the 90th minute, I'm like, no, will Netherlands actually score here? Thankfully, Robin absolutely I don't know what he was doing there, but you know, I'll take it. And that gives us the 1-0 win, which ensures the fact that we will be going through into the knockout stages of the World Cup, which is again so nice to see. Beating Netherlands 1-0. We started badly, losing to Bulgaria, but then we got two back-to-back wins. First 2-1 against New Zealand, and then beating Netherlands 1-0, which gave me confidence that we could go all the way in this World Cup. Due to the fact that we have the player power and the material to beat the big teams like the Netherlands. But you guys will have to wait to see the next episode where we go through all the knockout stages, and it actually gets quite interesting. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. My new career mode will be coming up next week, so be sure to press that subscribe button if you haven't already. Also, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like for us getting into the knockout stages. That's all I can say. And leave a comment about the next career mode and what kind of stuff you would like to see from there, because I'm looking to start that very soon. So yeah, it's been Psycho Horror here. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. And yeah, we'll see you next time. I hope you have a good day. Bye.